peace and power, benevolence and guidance. Kuninonke bafethu. Nayazi man, it's the day we've been waiting for. Oh, mhlamba niyazi guys. Mhlamba maninganigqibeli. Like maybe you guys don't know. My name is Diggy Dust, the not nice brother with the funky phonics. And I love football, man, you know. Hence, there's this playlist on the channel called Show Me Your Number. You know, where we're looking at the South African football. I'm looking at the players in the DSTV Premiership that are, you know, want to take the level of the standard of the game to the next level. Ish, just forgive me, man. Ish, ngqondo ish. Imo, ipitori, ibila ipita mukaba stadium, ukere. Ish, bafethu. Yeah, man. It's been a long weekend of exciting football, you know. And this right here, Zwane knows. It's that straw. That straw. It can either break the camel's back, or the camel's back can show that last ounce of resilience and snap that straw. Like SuperSport dropped 2 points. Richards Bay dropped 3 points. Sekhukhune United gained. Now they 1 point behind Kaizer Chiefs. You know, so a draw is almost out of the question, because if Kaizer Chiefs draw and then they play the derby again next weekend, then Sekhukhune wins and they don't win the derby, then they out of the top 5, you know, because Gogo, the top 3 is clear. In fact, the top 4 is kind of clear for now. By SuperSport, Pirates, and Richards Bay. We don't know where the coach here, Richards Bay, Shame, is gonna have to dig, because and I said this, but will they have the legs to carry it on to finish the second half of the season on the same momentum? And this is the same team that just won the Glad Africa Premiership last season. But anyway, I really want to look at how Zwane can maximize points and maximize you know, this opportunity to be tied. Well, not necessarily opportunity to be tied with Paris, but to be close to the Champions League spot. You know, if they win, then they know what they're only 2 points behind SuperSport United, and one slip from Kevin Hunt, they there. You know what I mean? So it's simple: consistency, persistence, grinding. You know, they already did it last time. They beat Golden Arrow 2-0 very convincingly. It's not going to be something that Golden Arrows are going to take lightly. You know, both teams have inconsistent forms. You know, yes, they both just qualified for the round of 16 Gwinnett Bank Cup. Congratulations to both camps. But in the league, out of in the last 5 games, each team of the league, which is out of 15 points, Kaizer Chiefs only collected 4, Golden Arrows only collected 3. You know what I mean? These are teams that need to regain the league momentum. And now we're looking at. I like to read the other people that the other media channels, you know, that speak on sport, you know, especially a year to get just to get perspectives and to see if my predictions, because I'm not a qualified journalist. I haven't been doing this thing for a while. I'm just like a lay South African man who loves soccer and has an analytical eye when I'm watching the games. You know what I mean? So I like to read and listen to other media channels to see how my predictions and my analysis is aligned with more qualified and players. Oh, yes, this was a Woolworths carrier bag, guys. Now it's a bucket hat. These are the things that happen, you know, when you come into the studio. So yeah, maybe you might also wanna holla about that. Check me out on Instagram and find out more about other things that I do at naughty nice, naughty.nice with 2 eyes. But anyway, after Zwane Bafetu, what can he do? What should he do? You know, I think Epic. Look, I don't think I'd say this, but Uzita for now is my weakest link. You know, I think kodwa yena being the quality player that he is, he should know this, and he should be concentrating on rectifying his weaknesses or strengthening his weaknesses. Because Ungeza now is more solid, acrobatic, and quick at the number 4 position, but now he's needed at the number 2 position, right? And I get it. I don't think Mhlambi Atazwane wants to try Unjabulo Ngcobo right now, you know. But I think these are the times you want to kind of put him in. Unjabulo Ngcobo, he needs to start getting used to that position. I don't know what's the problem in the camp, but I don't like the fact that I'm hearing Guti Kaizer Chiefs are looking to bolster their defense with about Dennis Nya and whatnot. You know what I mean? Unjabulo Ngcobo was player of the season 2 seasons ago, you know, and then it was Uzita Kwinika the last season, which means these 2 players are 2 of the best defenders in the country. You know what I mean? In the league, you know, and they should just be used better. You know, sometimes if the top-down approach is not working, let's go bottom-up. But anyway, Peterson is better in goal. I'll tell you why. Because he's less casual. He's always been good, but he was too casual. Now I see by because now he does things like clear the ball when he doesn't even have to, you know, which means he's protecting his goal area. And yes, that's basics. 101. If all this other stuff, fancy stuff is not working, if there's one thing we really want you to do, protect the goal area. Let us not concede. You know what I mean? We can't be Kaizer Chiefs and be beaten 4-0 by Amazulu. Like, you know what I mean? Sharp, unlucky Kune, but Kune needs to lose some weight. He needs to, you know what I mean, change his diet. He needs to do something. But I'm happy with Peterson right now there. Peterson, we play Ungezana number 2. Number 4, I wouldn't even mind Unjabulo Ngcobo. You know, I don't think he would spoil the harmony too much, you know, but Zita can sit there. Obviously, Zwane is going to go with Zita. Udove, obviously, the acrobatic never die. Sometimes too casual and too fancy now, yeah? But I think those are elements of his game that he's getting the whispers. If he watches his performances, I'm sure those are things that, because he's kind of doing it less now, you know what I mean? Wara. But yes, that's the only thing ngaye uDove is that he was too casual ngaye in a crucial position, you know. Hlanti on the left, I think, yeah, let's let Hlanti play. He's in the mood, let's let Hlanti play. You know what I mean? And he's doing what he needs to do. Especially now, I think uyayiva by injury yakhe igrand ngokupholile, so he's giving a lot in the attack, you know, because abuwa uqalile ka relaxa wabona nantsa a concentrate thata ko defensive work asa batla go strainer. I think ne di interaction etswang ko coach and whatnot, you know. But no jena, I can see he's ready. You know, he's in the mood. I don't think I can say it better because he is really playing with Hlanti, and I'm happy for him to have found his, you know, his lost boots. I almost said his golden slippers, but that type of vibe, you know what I mean? And then uSithebe Bafethu dala dithetha lento, he plays a nice number 6. The only reason that Unjabulo Blom could have okanye was getting it ahead of him, la position. Well, let me not say the only reason. There's a few reasons. Unjabulo Blom, his defensive work is better, you know, and he had the vision, the vision to turn defense into attack from just, yeah, boy, he wins the tackle and then the next pass is a counter, or it presses the opponents on the back foot. But Stebe has that same discipline, maybe not the way akamaki njengonjabulo plan, but Stebe yadlalela. He plays that number 6 because it gives more, well, not more, well, maybe that's not the right word, but he has other things that Unjabulo Blom didn't have, so he compensates for that. You know what I mean? And playing double 6 with him and Mart can do all of that hard work sort of thing. You know what I mean? Ustebe makes the team gel from deeper. With Umdu picking up the knock, although his agent did comment and say, yeah, it's just a dead leg, I don't know if coach is going to want to bring him back on and let him, pick up some form of momentum, because at the end of the day, that's what you gotta do, right? You just have to play the player so that the player eventually clips in, and look, we can't say Umdu is not trying or whatever he is doing what he can do. I just feel like sometimes Zwane keeps him on the field longer than he should. I think just giving him 45 minutes is enough for him to pick up his form, so I would play Mart, Ustebe, double 6, and play Ukikentoli number 10. I'll tell you why, because Kikentoli doesn't give much on the whites, especially because they play him on the right. He doesn't give that Munapule Saleng. He's not as nimble. And it's fine. Look at how, for example, Bernard Parker plays in the most central positions now that he's getting older. I think now Dolly plays nice at number 10 because Dolly does want to give 120, in fact, but the position that is being played in limits his contribution, because if he gets involved too much, he leaves a hole, and he deforms the shape of the team. Yeah, so I think in order to get more from Ukik and Dolly, we want to play number 10. Let him be there with Umar Nostebe and figure it out there. Let him be there to collect those 45 angle, those 45-degree passes from Christian Saile when he catches the ball on the right wing, or from HD to Priest when he catches it from the left and wants to cut in. You know what I mean? And crossing the left, but it's not going to be Ashley now. Whoever, man, let him collect as a 45, Utoli, and let him shoot from outside the box. Let him shoot at the D line. Yeah, I think I'd be more comfortable with him doing that than Lomfana Ushaba. Beyond that, we've got Utu on the right. I like Utu. I'm happy with Utu, and I want to play with Happy. Happy on the left. Happy says Happy on, and Happy deserves this. Because we all know, I mean, we're older than them, right? So we should be overstanding, but it damaged his psychology, what happened at the Champions League final. I don't think any I don't think any one would be affected any less. Maybe they might wear the big boy pants better, but play happy, man. Play happy. I understand the only player that I have concern with, I think Uti Chiefs should sell or take on loan, is Usabelo Khatebe, because they're really not using him. I don't know why this one doesn't find any faith in him. But yeah, I think shame the young man must go on loan. Look at what Uzakele Lipasa is doing at Super Sport. Yeah, but beyond that, I think Uhepi must play left forward, and then obviously Christian Sahi, you know. And in terms of subs, I think coach must think of bringing in LG, you know, afake Lehlohonolo Matlo, and if not him, he can even start with Matlo if he wants to, if he's committed to playing Dolly on the right wing. He starts with Lehlohonolo Matlo, afake Ulawe to Pris left. Second half, afake Dolly, but then Dolly is gonna be less effective and as stamina wise, I'm not sure. But second half, ke mhlawumbe afake lo Dolly in the central, afake to Chris on the left of yabo, because we need to chase from jump. If Zwane wants to get the most out of this game, he needs to chase from jump. You know, now I'd even start with Uschot if I'm not gonna start with Uhepi. I put Dupree on the right. I start with Uschot. Uschot just keeps them busy there on the right hand side. He keeps them busy after 45 minutes. In fact, Uhepi. Yeah, if that can work, but I think if Atazwane wants to get the most of this game, he needs to do something like that. He needs to pick from his black magic hat, and he needs to be brave, man. You know, I can't speak much on positions that have injuries. Like about right back, it's fine, it's secured. So as it defense, I think it can endure the duration of the game. And if he wants to keep Klambu happy for a left back later, but I want to happy to catch some form of rhythm, because if we're playing for a Champions League spot, and even if we end up at the Confederation Cup spot, we need to compete. We need to have players with a high morale, reasonably above average form, players that are usable, that can execute the tactics on the day. You know, so yeah, man, I think, let me carry it there. I think it's because it's because guys, man. You know, I think if Atazwane can do it for the fans, it's gonna be a beautiful week. Yeah, some. I think the one who's gonna win the lotto next week is going to be a Kaizer Chiefs fan. Anyway, yo, I'm fucking fun. It's fancy fiction, man. Ilale ka.